was like, I'm not gonna make other people suffer through having me on their team.
Relearning how to play.
As long as there's no medic, I think it'll be okay.
That's true. That's true.
You don't do the best job as a medic, and I'm just this is as a friend. I'm just coming to you and trying to be real honest with you. When it comes to the healer class, you are maybe not the one I want in my corner.
No, I was very clear from the get-go. It's not like I didn't.
You didn't lie. You didn't.
Yeah,
lie.
I wasn't fooling you guys. I wasn't like out there just being like trying to hype myself up as being this great healer. I legitimately told you guys I suck at this.
You pulled one over on us, Dallah. Best healer in the world? I don't think so.
I just thought you'd try a little bit harder. Even though you sucked.
No.
But instead you're like, I'm doing this solo, man. It's just me.
A solo healer. I kept dying and or getting people killed. It was perfect. And then not reviving them. That was key.
Fast forward, we don't play Final Fantasy XIV anymore.
Welcome to the JRPG Pursuit, a podcast about all things JRPGs, from the games we play to the games we collect, and then somewhere in the middle we do other things. So anyways, my name is Dallah.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Branden.
I live for Brandon's little chuckles when I do that. Without fail.
I try to suppress them.
How you
Branden lets them out.
Strong, and you've got this like well-scripted intro, and then in the middle you just are like, and then something,
I actively do that on purpose for that chuckle.
I know.
For that chuckle.
Gotta bring it out.
Anyways, today we have a really fun topic where we might, I don't know if we might ruffle some feathers or maybe kind of call ourselves out on certain things, but we're going to be talking about blind spots. And we're not talking about driving a big old truck with a blind spot, but we're talking about JRPGs that we kind of missed, games that we didn't play, and or popular games that are on maybe every list out there, but we just never touched it.
They just been, stuck in our to be played or our backlog, if you will.
The backlog.
Just further evidence that we're fake gamers.
Yes,
so
today
fake.
We're going to be outing ourselves as how fake we are.
But honestly, this is a therapy session. It's okay that we haven't played all the games.
That's true. Yeah, no,
really we're outing ourselves. Just these are experiences we've yet to play, and we're looking forward to potentially. There might be blind spots that are on purpose.
Some of these might not actually be blind. They might be like, well, I saw that. I'm not.
We're not interested. That kind of thing.
That'll be interesting.
That'll be spicy.
But,
can't wait for that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But yeah, let's, I think, get into it.
Please.
Yeah. Please. I want to start, Branden. I think you should start on this one.
I'm happy to start.
Yes.
And I am thrilled to tell you that we were discussing before the show started. Every time, a YouTuber like us does a video where we talk about best games, inevitably there will be comments like, it's insane to me that you didn't include this game or that game. It's like, is it insane? Is it crazy? Or is it possible I just didn't play it? Because that's actually what the truth is. Or I hated it. I mean, that's also possible. But most likely, if it's like a big JRPG, my my failing to include it in something like that is probably just because I didn't play it. So the series that I think I hear maybe the most frequently when these sorts of things come up is the Yakuza series. In particular, Like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth being the more explicitly JRPG of the games in that series. Although I think you can make a strong argument that all of them are JRPGs, just with more action combat. I mean, I'm somebody who loves Earthbound with a passion. I think Earthbound is brilliant. I think everything about it is top tier to me. Like, it's adorable to look at. It's one of the most funny and also simultaneously existentially dreadful games. Like, the writing is just like it's truly insane in the best way possible, and I love it. But I have never, so I guess I shouldn't say but. I should say, like, because this game is what it is, like, it's this modern day RPG, I have always longed for more games like that. Like I've said before on this show and other places, I'm not a big fan of like the generic fantasy setting, right? Like swords and sorcery and elves and, dwarfs and all this stuff.
You play D&D.
I play D&D. Yeah, we are. People are just
just hilarious,
full of contradictions and inconsistencies. Okay. That's what
he just hates. Lord of the Rings.
Tapestry.
He just hates Lord of the Rings. That's what he's trying to say.
No, that's a whole other story. But
yeah.
That's a whole other
we'll open that can of worms there.
We'll open that some other time. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of swords and sorcery. I like science fiction more, but like generic, just like spaceships, aliens, I'm less thrilled about that. So to me, the modern day RPG setting was like so cool and refreshing. It's like, why can't we have more stories where there are just normal people with like normal everyday things and have this kind of game in this kind of setting? It's strange to me. Maybe that's part of why I connect with like Final Fantasy 15 so much, because it's like a modern day world, but with fantastical elements. Like that's my sweet spot.
Urban fantasy is great.
Urban fantasy is like my sweet spot for genre fiction. Like I love that so much. So it's a little bit strange that I haven't played the Yakuza, most of the Yakuza games. I have played Zero. I want to be upfront. I've played Yakuza 0, and I enjoyed it, but not to the level where I was like, I need to devour all of these games quickly in succession. So I kind of left off with 0, played other games, and haven't gone back to the series. Now, looking at the gameplay of Yakuza Like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth, it looks absolutely up my alley. It's got that same kind of quirky goofball humor from Earthbound. I know that it's simultaneously telling like a serious story, like there's goofy elements, but like it's a story about, it's a crime drama, right? Like there's some serious stuff that happens. And it's got apparently very likable characters. Like I can tell from the trailers, like Ichiban is a great character. I liked the main characters in Yakuza 0, but Ichiban looks like leagues better. And people are going to be mad that I said that probably, but just from the trailer, just from initial impressions, he seems like my kind of dude. So it is very strange that I haven't played it. And I don't really have a good reason why not. I do have a reason.
I think you have a good reason.
I don't know if it's a good reason. The reason I haven't played it, the reason I've been hesitant, because I have it sitting on my shelf and I would like to play it. The reason I haven't is because I'm like, well, I should play the rest of them first, right? Like I started with 0, the prequel. I should play 1 through 6 because that's how I always do it with this sort of thing. I always start at the beginning and play through the series.
Yeah.
Well, Infinite Wealth, I think, relies heavily, right, on the lore that was built up.
There is apparently, quite a bit more callback to previous games in Infinite Wealth.
Yeah. That's what stopped me from playing Infinite Wealth, because I played Like a Dragon, and I love Like a Dragon. I think that's one of my favorite, like, more modern JRPGs. I think it's incredibly done, but I really want to. I hear Infinite Wealth is much better. But what stops me from that is that you have Ichiban, which is fine because I already know Ichiban's story. But Kiryu, I haven't done all of Kiryu's games. Like I haven't finished. I'm the same with Branden. I've not done 1 through 6.
And there's the Kiwami games, right? And Judgment. All these games.
A whole other like, side story connection.
But I think part of this is also because we're big Trails fans. We like all the world building and lore. We don't want to miss out on that if we just skip ahead.
Yeah,
exactly.
The thing that I try to tell myself, though, and I've experienced this firsthand, so I know it to be true, at least for me, is sometimes going into a thing that's not the beginning of the story. And experiencing that, even with all the callbacks to things you don't know about, that can actually be really cool and make the world feel richer than it might otherwise feel. Like the example that came immediately to mind is not a game; it's an anime, and I don't remember the name of it. It's like something love story, something Tomo something love story. It was just like a movie. And I think I put it on one day when it was like a slow day at work or something. I was kind of watching it in the background. I was like, oh, this is a cool little story. Like, this is fun. I had no idea what this thing was. And then I found out after the fact, oh, there was a whole series that came before this, like establishing character relationships and like setting up all these things. I just watched the movie that comes after it. And I still had a great time with the movie. I still thought this is really cool. And like, isn't it so neat that all these characters have these well-established relationships that just exist. And I didn't know that this other show existed. So I think it is entirely possible for a game later in a series, if it's done well, right, to be a perfectly suitable entry point for somebody. You don't necessarily have to go back and play it.
It feels more like a slice of life thing. Like you get a moment in time. You don't need to have all the build up and backstory of everyone. Like you see them as they are. I think that's cool too. And it also sometimes feels us to go backwards and say, okay, I want to learn a little bit more about them. So let's actually get through the series now.
Yeah.
It's kind of how we think about Trails when introducing that. Like prior to Trails in the Sky remake coming out, like, starting an arc and then going backwards if you really enjoy it and want to, tackle the whole thing.
Yeah. And Trails even more so, right? Because there's so many games and so much rich lore throughout. Like you can jump in at daybreak.
I know.
Like, oh, like this character is really cool. And then find out, oh, this character, she's in like 5 other games or something. Like that's awesome. And go back and play those. Like that's such a cool experience that you honestly do kind of miss out on when you play them chronologically. Like you don't get to have those kind of like aha moments of going back and learning more about somebody that you know.
Or having, those 4 shadows, because you've already, we're at the chateau, I guess. Is that how you say that?
The post
shadow. You're at the chateau.
The post shadow.
You go to the 4.
The after shadow. Before shadow and the after shadow. I think that's
yeah. Okay. That's how you say that.
I like it. I'll allow it. It sounds good.
But that's also a blind spot for me as well. And I just haven't committed to it like any of them because of time. And like, this is a big beast I want to tackle someday. I just need to figure out when I'll fit it in.
Yeah.
When do I jump off that cliff? And I think it's also, I don't know about you guys, whenever there's a big series, do you guys feel like you need to tackle all of it all at once, like binge it? Or do you like to go slowly into it? Because I think for me, I'm like in between. Like I like binging, but not too much binging. Like maybe binge like 2 or 3 games. Stop and go back.
I always feel like I should binge it, and then I can burn out pretty easy.
Yeah, right?
That's the problem.
That's why I try not to fully commit to binge. Just a small binge.
Yeah, do like 2
small binge.
A spurt.
Back to back, and then do something else, and then come back and do 2 more. I think that's a healthy way to do it. I don't know. Like I did that. I binged Trails 2 years ago before Daybreak came out. I was fully played all of the games almost back to back to back. I did pause for like I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out in that window, so I did pause for that. But like, yeah, it's a lot. Binging is highly. I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
No. But also, I guess you had at least. Is it easier to binge like a game that we've played before? Or a brand new experience? For me, usually I'm fueled more with a brand new experience. I want to know more. That's why I'm binging.
It depends on the series for me. I think like with Trails, because I already know the overall story, I'm able to pay a little more attention to like some of the finer details of things. But that doesn't slow me down to the point where I can't still kind of blast my way through it pretty quickly. So, and like some of the games I've replayed so many times at this point, like,
in different forms.
A problem, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, Dallah, what's your blind spot you want to talk about?
All right, so blind spot, and I think it's a pretty popular one, which is I've got there's quite a few Dragon Quest games I haven't played.
Oh,
like just to be honest, because I haven't played. Let's say I haven't played 4 through 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never ended up playing those.
Same.
Yeah, and I've not played. I did 7. I did 8. I didn't play 9. And then I didn't play again until 11. So like I've only played
So you didn't play like the DS games, basically.
Yeah, I didn't play the DS games, and then basically, and 9 I think is the 3DS. I have.
No, it's on DS.
Just regular.
Is it on DS? Okay, so I have part of them I think on the DS. But yeah, I just never sat down and actually played them. So it's big blind spot for me, especially since like I do love like most all the Dragon Quest games I have played. I've enjoyed a lot. So I'm hoping that with them hopefully going to be remaking 4 through 6, I'm just going to play that version whenever that comes out at this point. And
you haven't been inspired after the HD2D games? Like, oh, let's play those DS games now.
Well, very few things inspire me to take out my DS and play on that screen.
Oh, DS.
No, I do love my DS. No, I do love my DS.
I get it. It's hard to.
You can play them on your 3DS.
It's
My 3DS is broken.
Oh, that's right. I forgot yours is broken.
it's hard to go back.
You can borrow Brandon's 3DS. I don't know.
You can borrow it if you want.
Yeah.
I get it. It's kinda hard to go back to the handheld. I'm not a handheld person.
I don't know. I
No.
think it's fun to whip out the 3DS. I did that earlier this year with Chrono Trigger because that was a blind spot for me. So,
That's true.
This year.
Yes. And so like I do think I should, like, I don't mind handhelds, but like usually with how much is coming out lately on a yearly basis in terms of JRPGs and all these things that are going on, that's like less likely for me to grab, let's say, my DS than it is for me to grab like other things or go play on like my PC and things like that. So like,
Sure.
I'm just like, it's always me kind of like putting it back on the back burner and being like, I'll get to it at some
never
point.
stops.
Whenever you want
Exactly.
to, detach from like, modernity, it's sometimes nice to bring out those older consoles,
It's true.
be like, oh, this is so nostalgic.
So yeah,
That's
for
what
me,
Yes.
for me, the nostalgia, because I wasn't a handheld player. For me, the nostalgia is like busting out the analog systems. So like I got the analog 3D. So the other night I was playing a bunch of 64 games back to back and
Oh yeah.
NT and stuff. Like I do get that. I enjoy that.
And you don't connect to the internet on those, right? So
No.
you're detached from the
Not
internet.
really.
So
Yeah, you're disconnected. You're just playing your cartridges.
exactly.
That is fun.
That's the beauty of playing retro games. Is like it's a very much, and that's I think what kind of like harkens back to like this kind of renaissance of people wanting to have like specific technology that does one thing.
Singular
Like people want a
devices,
singular like MP3 player or like a CD player or whatever it is that people are going to do. And it's like it's kind of like reverting to that mentality of like I don't want to have something that does everything. I just want to be able to like focus on one thing. And that's the nice thing about picking up, like if you have your DS and things like that. So
Yeah, and also you don't get like those notifications, someone's online, or you can turn them off, of course, but not everyone
Yeah.
does that.
Yeah.
Or you just got this achievement. I don't know. I don't like those either.
Your friend is playing this game. I don't care.
I don't care. I play my game.
Wait a
This is no
minute.
competition.
What friends? No, I'm
Dallah
kidding.
Dallah's playing. I don't care. Get him out of here. No. It's tricky. I would say like with Dragon Quest though, because it's very likely that we'll be seeing probably 4, 5, and 6 done up in a new style soon. It may be, I don't know. I don't want to say counterproductive to play them now, because those are already like remakes of remakes, right? Like
They are.
they've been remade
Yeah.
at the point they came out on the DS. I think that was the second or third remake of those games. Like, if
I
you
didn't
want
realize to that extent.
if you want to wait for like the big, new version of the game, you probably won't have to wait too long. And
Probably
I
not.
know from experiencing, and we've all experienced 1, 2, and 3 remake. Like
Yes.
those games are so much richer now than they were. Even in, I think even in the handheld remakes, I think they're going to be significantly richer than they were there.
Yeah.
So you probably will have a good experience if you wait on those.
I wonder if it's going to be before or after 12 and 8.
Yeah.
Probably before 12 if that ever comes out.
Is that even still happening? I don't know.
I don't even know what 12's like, who knows at this point.
Oh.
It's funny for how Yuji Horii loves to talk and spill the beans. He has there must be something going on with 12 that he doesn't want to say anything.
He doesn't want to bring it up.
He doesn't want to bring it up. It's a sour spot probably for him, and he's just like, I'm not going to talk about it.
I have a feeling they scrapped it and they have to start from the beginning.
I'm sure
After-
they've restarted. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty
Yeah.
almost guaranteed.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Bummer. But
just,
if it makes it better,
it is what it is. As long as like whenever we do get it, it's good. Which
yeah.
I don't think he would want to bring out a game that was subpar to his top list.
He plans on
very-
making Dragon Quest until he dies, so you can tell he cares about it a lot.
Exactly.
For me, the Dragon Quest blind spots are 6 and 7.
No. Well, 7's perfect then.
7 is coming right up, so
Yeah,
I'm
that's
excited
awesome.
to finally have a way to play that. That's a bit abridged, right? Like they could have called it Dragon Quest 7 Abridged. I think that would have been an even better title. I think I would have gotten some people really excited.
I think that would have gotten people really upset.
I know that the hardcore.
I know the hardcore
They're
fans
already
would lose
upset.
their mind.
Oh, thank God, it's shorter. And then 9, of course, I missed out on 9, and I think that was you kind of had to play that at the time. I feel like if you
with
back to that
friends,
one, that's a little
if I had friends.
Yeah, if I had friends that were playing it, it would be one thing. But like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's one I would tackle solo.
Probably not.
But yeah, I'm glad that 7's coming out, and 6 I've heard is kind of like a black sheep. It's not very well loved, so I am kind of looking forward to playing that.
I wonder if they changed that one up.
I wonder
They're
if
probably
people
going to.
like if they're
Divisive.
aware of the reputation it has, and if the
It's gotta
reasons it has that reputation are justified, then maybe they would tweak it.
I can see them.
Or
doing that.
add new characters and stuff like they did for 2. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. I think that would be great.
Well, new meaning like they join your party.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they give it the 2 treatment, that would be
Matilda in
great.
the original 2 was just like was a NPC that walked around and you could talk to her and she would say one.
Yeah.
That was it. But
Not more
Did you
than
guys
that.
name them by their canon names?
I went canon all the way.
100%.
I went grocery store. They were all named after grocery stores. So my Matilda was Little. And then her brother was Aldi.
Aldi.
My main guy was Kirkland
Oh, okay.
after
Ooh.
Costco. Because
Yeah, of
my Dragon Quest 1 guy was Trader Joe.
Trader Joe. I love that.
Trader Joe.
That is pretty great.
Oh man.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. But yeah, Dragon Quest, being such a beloved series and one that I do love. I mean, I played the ones that I played are, Dragon Quest 2 was probably one of the best experiences I've had in a long time.
Yeah, it's great.
Just incredible game. And 11, 11's at this point a modern classic in terms of JRPG. And so, yeah, I'm excited to one day play the 4, 5, 6 remakes or whatever they do with that. And then 7, I've already played that, but I haven't played it since the PS1 version, and so I'm excited to see how that is abridged.
The abridged version looks cool. I don't like the character
They
design.
add stuff
Said
though.
before.
Like they added the older dude. Apparently he wasn't actually
There's
in
like a
7.
separate quest line or what? Yeah, like an added whatever with him. I've said before that I don't care for the character designs because they look a little too much like Lord Farquaad from Shrek. I don't like. That's a weird aesthetic.
I feel like that's a plus.
Some people are going to find it a plus. People are going to be like, "I love that Farquaad. That look is great."
Gives you it's I don't know. I feel like it's
Dragon.
they're a little bit baby spoo skin. I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit off
It's
putting.
it's that kind of chibi, but with like
Yeah.
almost 90% of the way realistic faces that I'm like,
It's as if it's like if they made chibi characters in the West.
yeah, kind of.
Maybe
yeah.
like when you're playing it, not just watching the cutscenes, you'll get more.
Maybe.
into it.
I
We'll see.
I will get
We'll
used
see.
to it. And even if I don't,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Like, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I'd always said Lord Farquaad. Some people were saying they look like Team America World Police. And I was like, yeah, I can see that too. Like,
Yeah, 100%. I can see
weird
that.
little marionettes. But it's going to be great. I'm sure it's going to be great.
Yeah.
I know that
be a
7
lot of
has
fun.
like a fan base that love it despite the kind of issues that people have with it. So I'll be intrigued, excited to try it. And if you ever do, Dallah, decide you want to check out 4, 5, and or 6 but ahead of the eventual remakes, just let me know. I will hook you up. I don't know. Do you have them? Do you own the carts or?
I don't know if I have.
I have
cards
them.
for
So if
4,
you
5,
want to borrow
6.
them, you're welcome to.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
guys have like a shared library over there. I'm jealous.
We do. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Jelly.
We can share with you, but it just requires the USPS.
More work.
I don't know if we should trust USPS. At this
I'm a
point.
little.
I don't. I do not.
Especially not with those expensive Dragon Quest games. I tell you.
Yeah,
I know. Those are or most games or anything for that matter. USPS is like
a little scared.
been not great lately. But yeah, Emily, blind spot, hit us.
So the one I get comments about all the time is I've not played any of the Persona games. I played some of the SMT games, not all of them, but some of them. Mostly the ones on the 3DS. But yeah, for whatever reason, I own a lot of the Persona games now. I think I own like at least like 5 different versions of some of them, like I bought Persona 4 Golden on the Vita. I also have on the Switch because I couldn't help myself because Lemon Run did that.
Of course.
And also with Persona 3 Portable. And then I just got Persona 3 Reload on the PS5.
Yeah.
And I have Persona 5 Royal on the Switch and on the PS4.
Oh.
So I keep buying them. I'm like, I'll get to you guys someday. I just don't know which version I want and which version to play. Which one to play first, and also how to tackle that calendar system. Because let me tell you, when I was playing Metaphor, which I still haven't beaten yet, I just don't like the calendar system.
Yeah.
It's not
So
for everybody.
that's been a hurdle I've been
get it.
trying to get past here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get it. I honestly, like, it's interesting. I think you've played more SMT games than I have. I've just
Really?
played more Persona. Yeah, because I've only played
Oh.
3 and a teensy bit of 4.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you played all of 4, right? You finished 4?
Yeah, I played 4, and then I played Devil Survivor,
The tactical
Overclocked,
ones.
and then I played a little bit of 2. I still need to get back to that one.
Persona in comparison to SMT is like, some people say that it's like easier, which I guess is probably true.
Difficulty is probably not as brutal.
Not
Yeah.
as brutal. The battle system's a little modified, but yeah, like, I don't know. Like, if you dislike the calendar system, I wonder if it's like worth recommending that you get to
Right?
those, because it is
Like I could have a guide open
You
and it
could.
tells me what to do.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
If it's like the anxiety of not wanting to maximize your time,
Yeah.
then like
Yeah.
having a
You
guide,
have to use a guide. Yeah.
would eliminate that anxiety. But like you say, it would be kind of like,
Yes.
I don't like, kind of a bummer.
Like with Trails, like I had no issue having a guide up because I knew how to play Trails and I just had to just make sure I got all that whatever I needed to do or any hitting quests.
Yeah.
Like I would just kind of briefly look at it from time to time.
Mhm.
But I just feel like the calendar system, I have to have it open the entire time while I'm playing it.
Yeah. Because it's not going to tell you like optimal ways to do it, and there's so many things that you can
Right.
lose or miss out on in the
Right.
Persona games if you don't optimize your
Which I hate.
calendar system.
I don't want to miss
And-
the precious cutscenes.
Some things,
Especially since it's like 80 plus hour games.
Yeah.
And so like you're not going to want to replay it anytime
And for-
soon.
Right. For Persona 5 Royal, people miss like the last few dungeons, right? If they do the
entire
calendar song, the
that
calendar
third of
system
the
wrong.
game is
Yeah.
you can mess it up, and that to me is like the kind of scummy almost. Like
So awful.
I don't like that. In a way I respect the notion of putting content in a game that like a lot of people
You
aren't
work
going
for?
to find. But like I like the way
Yeah.
Dark Souls does it, and let me just explain
Okay.
what that means. The way Dark Souls hides content, you can go back anytime and find it. But you
Okay.
most likely will play through all of Dark Souls without ever stumbling upon that like deep, I forget what it's called, that deep
secret
underground
area?
place where there's like the ancient dragons or whatever. Like it's one of the coolest places in the game. You probably will just miss it and you'll never find it. And that's deeply cool to me because that's shows that they're like committed to like making this game rich and like, you know,
Yeah. I
rewarding
feel like that rewards exploration.
yeah.
Whereas in Persona, it's not really rewarding exploration. It's rewarding that you chose the right whatever thing in the calendar.
It punishes almost more than rewards, right?
Yeah.
Because more likely than not, you're going to mess up. You're not going to know what you need to, because that's the thing with 5 Royal. And it's the same in 4 Golden, by the way. Like when I first beat 4 Golden years ago, I thought that I had beaten the game. And it turned out, oh no, I didn't. There's a whole
Sweet child,
like
you did not.
20 hours
Yeah.
that I had never played. So in recent years, I finally went back and did it. But like, yeah, in 5 Royal, if you don't like max out the social links for 2 specific characters
Yeah.
on a certain date, sorry,
You miss out. Yeah.
Don, you missed it. So
Yeah.
that to me is
It's
just
annoying.
like not nice.
It's not fun. I don't know.
I know.
I would have
I
so
have
much
like
anxiety while I'm playing. Like I have to be so careful about them. But I know like veteran Persona players, like the calendar system's easy for them because they know how it works. They've played maybe those games however many times.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have the time and energy to do all that.
Yeah.
If I had like a month block where there's like, no other game I want to play, I'm thinking maybe then I could try it. But I don't know, it's hard these days.
It's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah, I have like a very tumultuous like feel with Persona because I love Persona. Like,
I love Persona too,
Like,
but
I want to love it. But
like I'm a huge fan of Persona. Persona 4 is like my favorite.
Yeah.
Persona 4, 3, and then 5. I think are like my
like these are urban
Right.
fantasy. We were talking about urban fantasy earlier. Like
my
these are
rankings
the
on
token
that.
urban fantasy RPGs right now.
Yeah.
for me, it's
No,
for me,
exactly.
4, 5, 3, but yeah, 4 is tops in my book.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is why I'm
5
really
is
excited for
incredible.
Revival is
I know.
very excited. Very excited.
Because 4 is just an incredible story. The characters are all just the most likable. Like
That's also make me question, should I wait for a revival before I tackle 4 Golden?
Almost definitely.
Yeah, I would, because like the way they've been doing the remakes have been like very true to the game, and this just adds more depth. I guess.
Yeah, it's that, but better. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I would just wait at this point. But I've never played Persona 1 and 2 though. So like that's my blind spot in the Persona world. Like I never sat down and actually played those.
Those are pretty different though, right?
Yeah.
They're closer to SMT.
They're a lot more SMT coded for sure.
Yeah.
A lot harder.
I would love for them to redo those games.
I would too.
That'd be nice.
I would too.
Some
I would
quality life
actually,
stuff.
I had even suggested in a video a long time ago that it would be great if they would redo them using the current Persona system, like implement the calendar system, like tie it more into the way what Persona became, and less what SMT was at the time, right?
Yeah.
I think like depending on how deep you want to go, you could technically say that SMT If is the first Persona game, because Persona series spun off from SMT If, which was an alternate retelling of the first SMT game. So they're like kind of parallel series. And I would love to explore more of that, but every time I've tried to get into Persona 1 and or 2, I've just been like,
that's hard. Yeah, it's hard to go back to that one.
It's hard to go back. The writing isn't as good. It's a product of its time. So
exactly. So yeah, but Persona, they're great games. But if you don't like calendar system, that's like 90.
I know.
Like 85% of the game is just calendar system.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's
maybe I'll try it again at some point. We'll see. Maybe I'll get sucked in and have a nice guide that doesn't spoil things for me, but helps me along with the calendar system.
There've got to be spoiler-free guides out there. I haven't looked, but
there are. I think I used it before for when I replayed 4 once, just because I couldn't remember all the things. So I did. They have a spoiler-free, like it just tells you like very vaguely what to look out for, like each day.
I guess what I should ask you guys, out of 3, 4, and 5, which is the best one to start with, considering all the different versions that are out and which ones will probably likely come out in the future outside of Revival?
Well, the most complete one as of right now is probably 5 Royale and or 3 Reloaded, because they're not going to be any new versions of that. 4 is my favorite, so I always say start with that one, but then you can wait for Revival.
I was thinking of trying that one because I feel like that one sounded the most interesting to me, like a small Japanese town and murder mystery, but I think because of Revival, I'm like, I shouldn't devote time to this, should I?
I would honestly wait.
I definitely would wait. 4 story is the most like interesting of all of them. It's like I'm partial to murder mysteries, and it's got that like very much murder mystery vibe.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Brandon, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I like you said, you prefer 3 over 5. I prefer 5 over 3. So it's like if you wanted to go in order of ascendance of like least good, they're all good, but like least good to most.
They're all good, yeah.
I think Dallah and I would probably tell you different answers. I might tell you to start with Reloaded. He might tell you to start with 5 Royal. But either way, I think is perfect.
Can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
Either way is perfectly.
Honestly, like between 5 and 3, they're like very close to each other. They're very much on par in terms of like story quality and things like that. I think
3 Reload's shorter, right?
Yes.
I think 5 is less tedious because 3 can be tedious as you're going up the
Tartarus.
5's
Tartarus
are beautiful and so well designed. 3's levels of Tartarus are just randomly generated dungeons.
Yeah.
It's,
So 5 is much
I don't know, like if you look at Trails dungeons, they're kind of like in Reverie.
Yeah.
They're pretty bad.
Trails dungeons for one of the localizers for NIS America messaged me after a video where I talked about how Trails dungeons are the worst and how they just are all like garbage corridors. And he's like, I didn't ever think about this and you've ruined this for me. I was like, sorry.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're bad.
No, they're definitely the weakest.
Are they like Tokyo Mirage Sessions? I guess I played that. That's kind of like Persona.
That's my blind.
Kind of.
Minus the calendar system.
Yeah, Tokyo Mirage Sessions is an SMT spinoff. It's just SMT backwards. TMS, baby.
Yeah.
It is. I loved it, actually. I really liked that game.
Great game. But yeah, I think Persona is a great series, but it is overwhelming how long it is. So it's a hard one to jump into. You can't just casually jump into it. You got to commit. That's the thing. Yeah. So
very much.
It's a big blind spot.
Yeah. Well, I guess outside of the ones that we talked about, do you guys have any blind spots you want to tackle in 2026?
Yeah.
Tackling one.
Maybe two. And I hesitate to commit to anything because...
No commitments here. Just putting it out there as maybe something cool. It doesn't have to be this year, you know?
I've been meaning to get into the Star Ocean games for like the last 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
I've only ever played 2 way back on the PS1. And I got to like the last boss. I didn't ever beat it, but I like played most of the game. And then I played a little bit of 3, and that's my only experience. And I do like the kind of mashup. As much as I said I'm not crazy about fantasy and not crazy about like stock sci-fi, I think that mashup between the two is interesting. So I kind of like that setting. So
which one do you want to start with?
I'm going to start at the beginning. I'm going to start with
1.
Yeah, First Departure.
First Departure.
I bought that when it was on sale on PS4 a long time ago. So I'm going to start there and just make my way up. I have them all. It should be easy for me to do it, so.
They're not terribly long.
No.
So they're pretty easy to get through sometimes, depending on which one you're playing. Just in terms of like, because it's like one of those series that like the highs are not as big as the lows sometimes in certain games.
It strikes me like it's like I've said before, the Tales of series to me is like a B tier series. Like I like it a lot, but it's never risen above a B tier. I fully expect, Star Ocean has basically the same DNA as Tales that came like offshoots of the same team that made Tales. I fully expect it to be like a B tier series, but it is a weirdly big blind spot for me as a franchise, Square Enix franchise, right?
Square Enix,
big one. Like, so I'd like to get to that. I also would like to play at least one more Fire Emblem game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awakening.
Before Fortune's Weave, or Fortune's Weave will be the next one.
I don't know if do we expect that in 2026?
Yeah, they said it's next year.
I think it's 2026, yeah.
I mean, I'll probably play Fortune's Weave when it comes out, but I'd like to play
some 3DS
at least
games.
Like Awakening or Echoes, one of those two, I think.
Yeah, those two.
That's my like Fire Emblem goal.
That's a good one.
Eliminate blind spots.
I agree. For me, I think one of the things I've been thinking about tackling is finally trying to tackle the Yakuza series.
Okay.
I think what I'm trying to do is probably do like stream them so I can kind of, force myself to play them.
Got that extra.
Exactly. It gives me the motivation. But anyways, I just want to get through that because I do really want to play Infinite Wealth at some point because of how much I love Like a Dragon.
You will be on that Animal Crossing island, right? Do all that.
Exactly. I love all the mini games. Like a Dragon, the first one, just had so many fun mini games. Even like the most ridiculous ones where like you're just doing like business management sim, but in the funniest way. It's so well done. So I'm excited. I really want to play Infinite Wealth. So I'm just going to try to power through. One other thing I do really want to try to play in 2026, and that is Radiant Historia. And that's Branden. I might have to borrow that from you.
Yeah, borrow away.
Yes.
Because I don't know if I can wait because I really want to play it, and I don't know. They're not going to bring it out anytime soon.
No, I think Atlas has forgotten about it.
It's feeling
yeah. So I do want to just sit down and actually just play that game. So like that's on my. It's going to be one of my pledges for 2026. Is
you're gonna pledge?
Radiant.
I'm pledging it. Yeah, that's like maybe one of my backlog games to play in 2026. So hopefully I commit to that.
I support you.
Yes, all the support on both of your guys' goals. For me, I think out of all of us, I have the most blind spots for franchises I haven't tried yet in the JRPGs. You guys mentioned a lot that I haven't done yet, and I could probably have a full home list that you guys have done that I haven't. But that's all right. It's all right. So one of the ones I actually am tackling it this week is Nier Automata.
Oh.
I haven't played any of the Nier games.
Oh.
And so I'm excited to dive into that on stream. So that's
you're playing on stream? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm playing that on tomorrow.
Ooh,
For the first
fun.
time. So
Hey.
I hope it'll be fun. Like, I know it's a weird game for a JRPG, right? Because it mixes like a bunch of different genres, and it'll be interesting. Going in blind, I have no idea what to expect.
Yeah. You'll love it. It's such a
I think I'll like it. The thing is, my brother, whenever my brother has a game, he's like, I didn't really like it, I didn't feel it, I didn't finish it. I'm like, okay, that means I probably love this game. It's been like my litmus test, if you will.
100%. Exactly.
So that's one. I have another goal of mine is to get to Rebirth, because I just finished remake for Final Fantasy VII.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
I don't know when I'm going to fit that in though, because that is a long game.
Yeah.
It is
So probably summer, if our summer is dry again. And I think I don't want to do it too close to when part 3 comes out. I also don't want wait too long before part 3 comes out. So I need to find this happy medium.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. No, those are some good games.
They are. And then last one.
Okay.
I want to actually play all the Kingdom Hearts games again. Like I haven't played any of the remixes for 1 and 2, and I haven't done all the other games that were available on other consoles. So I think I want to before 4, whenever that comes out, I'd like to have at least a good portion of those taken care of.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping I don't know, between Nier Automata or Kingdom Hearts, which might end up being one of our spoiler casts for Q1 for the podcast. Either way, I'm happy with either of those because they're both games that I've been wanting to replay because it's I love Nier Automata. So every time I see if a song comes up from a Nier Automata game, I'm like, should I replay this again?
Mm-hmm.
It's not long though, right? Like the first game could be 20 hours.
Yeah, if you play through it quickly and you do the replays as you go through it, it's pretty fast if you know what you're doing.
I won't know what I'm doing, so it'll be longer, but it's okay.
It's fine. And then Kingdom Hearts. That's been on my to-do list for a long time to replay those.
Just that nostalgia for me. I want to revisit it in full HD.
I want to see if I can understand it better now.
No,
last time I played it was I was younger. It was still.
For me, I didn't care. I didn't understand it. I just liked it. These vibes are great. I like these characters. This is fun. Yeah. I get to hack and slash all I want.
No, exactly.
Kids feel I don't understand this because I'm too young. Then you think when I grow up, adults don't understand it either. It's fine.
No.
Nobody understands Nomura, and that's okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it's provocative, so it's okay.
It's interesting.
So it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I've noticed that we've talked about a lot of Square Enix games that are on our the 2-play.
It's true.
But, they make a lot of games. They're prolific.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's a lot of games that from Square Enix we just haven't touched. So
yeah. And this year, I don't know about you guys, I've tackled some blind spots of my own. I never played a Tales of game. I finally played Exilia.
Mm-hmm.
So I marked that one off the list, which is nice. Very satisfying.
That's true. Yeah, you got to play a lot of really good little.
I played a lot of games. Actually, I just kind of put a list of how many games have I beaten this year. It's looking like it's in the 30s.
Wow.
Which is a lot. I know, because I think streaming helps.
Impressive. Yeah, that's help.
Still a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Good man.
I don't even remember all the
job.
games I played this year.
I need to sit down and think about it.
I've been putting lists together. I have a Word doc. I just dump the game in there after I beat it. Or I have 10 I'm still working on. I actually need to beat them. I started. But, and then having a record of them in my VODs helps too. I could.
True.
I played this game. Let's add this to the list.
That's true. That is very useful.
And there's a Steam activity thing too, right? I should be able to at least see what games I played on Steam.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. That's what I usually do. I go to each system, my Sony, my Switch. I look at my Switch and things like that, and I got to look at, okay, what have I played in the last year? So remind myself, because was it 2025 or was it end of 2024?
Right. Sometimes it blurs, especially at the beginning of the year. I'm like, did I play this last year? Earlier this year? When?
Yeah,
exactly.
If you're playing a game over the transition from one year to another, it's what year do you put that in? If you played 90% of the game in 2025 and finish it in 2026, is that a 2026 game or is it a 2025 game?
That's
so
true.
I counted Daybreak 1 as a 2025 game. Okay. If not, I started in December of the previous year.
That's 100% me. I did, because I powered through Daybreak 1 through December into like the beginning of 2025.
Yeah.
And then went into Daybreak 2 after that.
Same.
So yeah, I'll probably count that as well.
Yeah.
In my 2020
It doesn't really matter though.
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Nobody cares. No one's gonna like.
It's like I feel like it's more of a personal like look at what I accomplished. Especially, I don't know about you guys, but I always get comments saying like you have an insane number of games. You're not playing all those. I'm like, well, I played quite a good amount.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
No, I agree. No, there's plenty to play next year. And there's
new
plenty of
games
coming out. New games coming out.
The first quarter, so many games.
I know. And then like Trails
That's a big
Beyond
one.
the Horizon is about to drop, and that's going to take.
That's gonna be all my time.
Yeah, that's like.
And I'm
I
not
drop
streaming
everything.
that game. So whatever I'm playing that game simultaneously with the stream, I'm just going to be thinking about that game. So I got to play something easy on stream while that's happening.
That's true. Yeah, something that you can kind of not think as hard, and so you don't have to focus on Trails at the time.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I do want to. I want to play a little bit more. Some like platformers. This is 2026 too.
Psychonauts. Play Psychonauts.
Yeah, I do want to play Psychonauts. Actually, that's
I need to play the
call
sequel.
out. Because I've always wanted to play the sequel, but I felt like I haven't played the first one in so long that I was like, I should replay the first one.
Playing the
before I play sequel.
HD version, the first one, was a great experience. I did that over the summer.
Okay.
Do it.
Because I remember watching you play that, and I was like, okay, maybe I need to play this again.
You need to play it. It's like one of my
it's so
favorite games.
good.
Play it.
It's so good. And then I have like a bunch of platformers that I still need to finish in terms of like there's that new Pac-Man one that looks really fun. And
Same. I need to finish. I think the
Repack.
last like 2 worlds,
yeah.
which are kind of hard. Like there's some
Exactly.
PS2 jank in there still,
Oh yeah.
despite it being a remaster.
I know. And like I had a lot of fun this last 25 with Ninja Gaiden.
Ragebound. Yeah.
So I want to play like Shinobi because I didn't get around to playing that this year either. So
Yeah. Despite this being a JRPG podcast, we also play other genres.
play other things. So there's plenty of stuff out there to play.
Yeah, there is.
And they're nice they're like little breaks.
They
Honestly,
are.
yeah, most every other game is like so short in comparison to most JRPGs.
I know.
What a nice little treat this was.
I know. Like,
Yeah. And you just feel accomplished. I beat this game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at us.
I accomplished
nice.
something.
exactly.
No one cares
Feels
about
good.
you, but that's okay.
I know.
We care. We care.
You guys care. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes us
We
feel good.
support each other
We feel good.
in our endeavors, and that's nice.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're supportive. And that's
But
what
that kind of
counts.
brings us around, I guess, back to this talk about blind spots. And it's kind of weird when people shame people's blind spots because I think it's always more encouraging. Like, oh, you got to play this game. It's so good. I think you'll
Yeah.
like it. Like, you're excited for that person to get to experience it for the first time. I think it's so strange when people, like, I played this, but you didn't. You know, that kind of mentality.
Yeah, like what's
is
wrong with you? That
What
you
is wrong with you?
this game? It's like, well, there's a lot wrong with me, but I don't think not playing a game has anything to do with it.
No.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many games and there's so many systems that people probably didn't grow up with, or
Exactly.
just like either they picked one console over the other, or they couldn't afford to buy every game. Like our parents were going to buy it. Like, as a kid, our parents were going to buy us all the games. Like we're not.
No, yeah.
You pick one game and you play through that, and so like
I've been
you had to
changed,
pick
yeah,
and
by not
choose.
growing up with Nintendo console systems, like home consoles. I had the handhelds, but I only had my PS2 and an Xbox 360 growing up.
I mean, most
And PC.
kids don't have money. How are you going to get it if it's not given to you?
Exactly.
Right. And if you like rely on rentals or the library, like I got a lot of games from the library when I was a kid.
Yeah, exactly. And you
only
know what's
one
not
good.
great for rentals? JRPGs.
True.
Honestly, they're not.
You got to
'Cause, like-
for so many weeks in a row or weekends.
Yeah.
And then the problem is,
I do that
every
with
time you give it back, you don't.
They might
Your
delete
save might be gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well,
If it's an
depends on what
SNES game.
system.
On the,
But,
in the older days, like the 8 and 16-bit,
Yeah.
you could have your game just gone.
Yeah,
could be.
exactly.
Yeah.
That was the great thing.
Like I remember I rented, I think Dark Isle 2. I never beat it because it was a commitment. And also,
It
if
is.
you have siblings and you only have the one console, you got to fight over, what game you get to have on and play. That was my household.
What you got to do is just be
constant.
6 years older than your next oldest sibling, and then you can throw your weight around. That's what I did.
It's true.
Unfortunately, that didn't work out in my household. I'm not quite 6 years older, but substantially older. Still.
Didn't
Yeah.
work out. No.
I was the eldest, and many of others. My sisters didn't play really.
You weren't that
My
interested.
brother did, but he was like so much younger than me that I could,
Pick him up,
pick him up and
throw him outside,
wish-
play with your friends.
I wish I could have had that. But no. my baby brother was the baby brother.
My younger brother he would play games himself, of course, but he also like enjoyed just watching the game as well. So
Yeah, I had to watch a lot of games, so my brother wanted to play something. Like, okay, fine, I'll watch.
No, but I think this has been a fun topic. Honestly, talking about things that I haven't played, want to play.
Yeah, and looking forward
Enjoyed
to like. Actually, we didn't get into which games have we purposely avoided.
Oh,
Just I know we teased at the beginning, and
We
then
did,
just
yeah,
to
we
not leave
definitely-
people hanging there.
we should talk a little bit.
I'm trying to think of anything that's I purposely.
Like I don't have no interest in playing that game. That's a JRPG.
For me, that was like for a long time was Dragon Quest VII. I was, I heard enough about like how long it was and how it took 25 hours to like get going, and I was like, I am not doing that. Which again is part of why I was so excited about the Reimagine. I'm trying to think if there's another.
I know we had a topic before
with Level Up
about like I
Legacy.
think we kind of talked about games that we didn't really have any interest in or we thought were bad. Like what was that? So bad that they are scary.
Yeah.
I think in that topic we brought up a lot of the Compile Hearts games.
Oh yeah.
And some people were upset by that. Like they're actually good. What are you guys talking about?
I
sorry?
can see it. Like I don't think it's by Compile Hearts, but it's Idea Factory. Mary Skelter. I had the lowest of low expectations for that, and maybe that's why it turned out better than I thought it would. But actually, I played the first Mary Skelter game, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually not bad. That's pretty good."
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, really?
I haven't gone back to the rest of them yet, but I feel like Idea Factory, Compile Hearts in general, I have a lot of them. I feel like as the weeb anime RPG guy, I should have them. But I'm always like,
They just put one of the two games. I think the Play Asia. What's the? They usually carry the exclusive
the Neptunia
stuff, but Noir I think is going on the Switch now.
Oh, okay.
Like I think they keep reporting games like that were on the PS Vita and PS4 onto the Switch.
Okay.
Because before they were expensive, so now they're like, oh, it's brand new. Come on.
Yeah. A game that I wouldn't say
Ubisoft, that's it.
I'm not actively like trying not to play it, but it's a game that like I just don't know if it's for me, and I just like have not wanted to play it, and that's Unicorn
Overlord.
Oh, sure.
I know that because like for me, I think like the whole idea of like the like just building out your teams and then they just kind of auto battle doesn't seem as interesting for me, especially if the story isn't like, from what I hear, is not like, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not ground shaking.
It's not ground shaking. Like, exactly. Like,
Right.
you're not. So, like, for me, I've always been kind of like, maybe I'll get around to it one of these days, but like, it's not something that's like, I want to play it.
Yeah.
I hear people get really addicted to the battle system, surprisingly enough. Like, because it's so different. Like, it kind of reminds me, in Fire Emblem Three Houses, that you could have them have their battalions attack. So it's just basically that the whole time. But I don't know. I haven't played it myself.
Is what kills me.
I did buy it because for the second time, because my first one got stolen. But
I did.
I like Vanillaware a lot, so I'm like, okay, I'll give this a go. There's so many figures of these characters. That means they must be something about them. Like, why would they make all these scale figures of these characters if they are bland?
Yeah. So I feel like I'll play it at one point, but it's like one of those games that like didn't draw me like at first.
Sure.
Like, I played the demo and I tried it and I was like, okay,
Oh,
this
did you?
is
I
fine.
didn't see that. Yeah.
Strategy RPGs aren't like your bread and butter, though, right?
I do like strategy RPGs, like when I do play them. I don't actively always play them, but I do enjoy them when I
the
do.
least strategy coded one among the three of us. So I don't think I do not necessarily plan on ever playing it. I own it. I mostly bought it to support Vanillaware because I think
So that they don't go under.
I think that they should exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they go all in when they release the game.
They do. They're like
It's true.
putting on bankruptcy all the time, which is a very stressful place to be, I'm sure.
It's concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they refuse to port to PC.
Yeah. For a reason.
That's true. I don't know why. You think they'd want to
Just
help.
give the task to somebody else. Let them do it. It's fine.
Maybe they're afraid of people pirating. I don't know, man.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's a little bit of an old school mentality now, but
especially for PC, like if you're gonna do it, then you weren't ever gonna buy it to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's my thought process. Like if you're going to go out of your way to like try to, pirate PC games, because you have to go through like all these like loops and cracks and all these things that you have to go through. You're probably working to put
you weren't at a sale ever.
Yeah, exactly. So like it was never a factor. But no, it's a game I didn't want to. I'll play it at some point, I think, but
I'll try it out and let you know if I think you'll like it.
Yeah, let me know, because
I'll be your guinea pig.
Report back.
Yeah.
Let us know.
We don't trust Level Up Legacy and their thoughts about it.
Yeah,
I'm inclined to. I told Maggie from Level Up after that episode, I was like, thank you so much for saying that, because I feel like you've given me permission to not play this game.
I feel like Maggie's probably the one that we were most aligned with, because she's also the big Trails player.
Right.
But
yeah, that's true.
We'll see.
So I felt like, okay, if she says that it's not
mid,
great, it's like, okay.
She said it's mid. She didn't say it was not great, just mid.
That's how I find mid is, just like not great, not awful. It's just mid.
Exactly.
Then it's like, okay, I don't have to feel like I'm missing out on some expansive, amazing story.
You don't want to marry someone? I think there's a marriage option.
Oh, well, that is fun.
But he's already married to Jen, his wife.
My Jen wife?
But he wants his virtual wife too, no?
Waifu?
It's true. Waifu?
Waifu.
Waifu.
Yeah.
You get yourself a body pillow.
Oh, do they make body pillows with the Unicorn Overlords characters?
I don't think
I'm sure if you
officially.
looked it up.
But maybe someone has.
Somebody's printed one.
Like they don't they make those official trails ones. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
I'm sure you can find a slightly
play
used
with the
one
children.
somewhere.
Everyone, that's fine. You're normal. You're healthy.
Exactly.
Don't let anyone say you're not normal and healthy.
But yeah, fun topic.
Yeah. I'm glad we aired out, our blind spots here for all of our audience to hear about.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
I don't think it's a bad thing. It's nothing to be ashamed about. These are just future experiences that we haven't gone on yet. Maybe some of them purposely. But for the most part, it's just, we just haven't had the time, or we haven't prioritized them yet. But we want to, probably in the future.
And if you see somebody that, has a particular blind spot, I think a more effective strategy, rather than berating them for not playing it, is encouraging them, telling them why you think it's great. So, if you're a big fan of any of the games that we've mentioned as being blind spots, let us know in the comments why you think we should play them.
Advocate.
Motivate.
Positively.
I want to be motivated.
And also, we want to know where your blind spots lie. So let us know in the comments. Maybe we'll have to rant about how great some of these games are in a future episode. So
like to bring them up. Be like, you guys were so right. I should have played this sooner.
Exactly. Yes. So let us know in the comments. Also,
and we'd like to thank our channel members.
Yes.
For supporting us here and making the show possible, and also those who are considering our brand new tier, our Pursuer Plus tier, where you get to vote on our quarterly spoiler cast episodes that are viewed by all. It's just you get to pick our game and that special tier, and also have a monthly Q&A option as well.
Yes,
exactly.
But I think we're still neck to neck, right? With
we need some more people.
With two decisions. We need someone to be a tiebreaker.
We need at least one person to come in there and vote between Nier Automata and Kingdom Hearts right now. They're neck to neck.
No. I think it's Nier Automata and I thought Digimon Time Stranger.
Oh, Time Stranger. Yes, sorry.
Someone also voted for Kingdom Hearts, but they're not
trailing.
the top two yet.
Yeah.
Yes. Between Digimon and Nier Automata.
Or, come in and vote for Kingdom Hearts and throw an even bigger wrench into things.
Yeah, swing it. Swing
it.
The dark horse tie there.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you.
And until next week.
Next week.
Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.